Welcome back. Now in this video we will start working on the forget password button right in here down below on the right side below this visibility icon right in here. So we're going to do that, but first we will go right at lib and create a new folder. First let me close that from here and right in the lib now. As you guys can see, create a new directory and we will name this as a forget password screen. So let's go and do that. Forget password, there's a folder name, and right inside that right click and we will create dot file. Now we will name this as a right in the small alphabets forget, and instead of space we will give underscore. Now we will write password and then underscore screen. So now in here move it to this side so that you guys can see. Okay, now in here we will have a stateful widget, so write in here st and then we go with the stateful. Now we're gonna name this as a forget password screen, or just a forget password, that's fine. Now simply we don't need this key, just delete it and click on the stateful widget and import the library. There we go with the material.dart. So that's fine right in here. For now we will leave this forget password screen empty. There will be just an empty container as you guys can see right in here. So we will close that for now, and now right in the login screen, as you guys can see right in here, now we are on the login screen. So as I tell you, we will create a forget password button right down below in here on the right side below this visibility icon. So let's go and start working on that. First we will create some height between them, so down below this text form field in here we will say size box and we will give the height 15. Add the constant modifier to the size box. There we go. Now right down below in here we will say align comma, and right inside the align first we will set the alignment. For that, alignment dot bottom right, and right in here child, and right in the child we will have a text button. So it's going to take some property like on press event, and there we will take this down, and right in here we will leave this empty. Later on we will add a navigator, so it will simply push the user to the forget password screen. So leave this empty for now, and in here we will say child, and we will have a text right in here. So right in the text we will say forget password. There's going to be the button name, question mark, and put comma first, and then we will do some style in there. So text style as usual, and right in the text style first we will set the color. Color will be, we will go with the white one, so it's going to be visible then on that screen. So that's fine. And let's go at the font size. We will make it a little bit big, so 17 will be fine, and font style will be font style dot italic, put comma, and that's fine. Now add in here constant modifier, so the yellow line will be gone. There we go, all good. And now if I press the Ctrl S, or you can simply click on this run main.dart, it will simply hot reload it. So I have already hot reloaded, so there is no need of that. We will simply press the Ctrl S and see the output. There we go with the password, forget password. Okay, now whenever the user will click on this forget password, it will simply push the user to the forget screen password. So for that purpose, we will simply write in this on press, we will add the navigator, in which we will simply push the user to the forget password screen. So in here we will say navigator dot push. It's going to take the contacts, and we will provide them root as a material page root. We will move it to the right side so that you guys can see easily. So right in the builder is going to take the contacts, and now we will simply send the user to the forget password. Right at end in here, put semicolon. So the name right in here, and right in the forget password screen right in here, it must be similar. Okay, so let me close that. Now we are on the login screen. Dot. In here we simply, as you guys know, navigate the user to the forget password. That's fine. Now what we will do, we will simply press the Ctrl S. So let's refresh it. There we go. Now come here and click on this forget password. It will simply take you to the forget password screen, and as I told you before, it will be a empty screen, because right in here in the forget password screen there is a empty container, so there is nothing but an empty screen. So let's go now and click on this forget password, and there we go, it's working totally fine. Now we are on the forget password screen and it's totally empty, as I tell you. So that's fine. Now we will simply run it again to simply go towards the login screen, because we didn't add the back button yet. We will do that right in the next videos.